People worldwide march to close slaughterhouses. The 2019 March to Close All Slaughterhouses was held in 32 cities across the globe on various days from April through to July.
The March to Close All Slaughterhouses is arranged by stopabattoirs.org, and the goal is to show the government and the industry that we see a future as a world with no slaughterhouses. So for the environment, for our health, for animal rights, we're looking for a better world with no slaughterhouses.
Along with Sydney, Australia, other cities included Zagreb, Croatia, Brussels, Belgium, Montreal, Canada, Melbourne, Australia, Stuttgart, Germany, Paris, France, London, United Kingdom, New York, United States, and Istanbul, Turkey, to name a few.
In Los Angeles, USA, activists marched along the famous Hollywood Boulevard with various signs and banners for the public to see to raise awareness about the plight of animals and help them make the connection. Eight-year-old vegan Evan, a Shining World Compassion Award recipient, gave an impassioned speech during the event.
The animals are just like us. They don't want to die. Please do not eat them. Go vegan!
Why is a demonstration like this so important?
It's too easy these days just to pick up, a carton of milk or some eggs or some meat and not think about the life that was taken for the product. So by doing this, people are faced with their choices and it plants the seed.
I do see a vegan world's very possible. It's the fastest growing social movement of our time and it's going to continue growing. We're not going anywhere, we're just going to get bigger in numbers.
Many thanks and heaven bless all organizers, volunteers, and participants of the March to Close All Slaughterhouses around the world. In divine mercy, may we see that day soon, where all our cherished animal co-inhabitants are free to live their lives as nature intended.
Hi, I'm Izzy Vera, and you're watching Supreme Master TV. I have one thing to ask everybody around the world. That is to watch Dominion.com. Do it for the animals. Thank you.
World Bank supports city development in Turkey. The World Bank has confirmed a loan of $560.6 million to help increase financial, economic, social, and environmental sustainable progress in Turkish cities and enhance service delivery. Areas including public transport, renewable energy, energy efficiency, waste management, urban environments, and social infrastructure will be the focus of improvements of the Sustainable Cities 2 project. In 2016, the first Sustainable Cities project received a funding of approximately $133 million from the World Bank and the European Union and around $92 million in 2018. We appreciate your considerate assistance, the World Bank. May all cities in elevated Turkey provide much common good and abundance to all her thoughtful citizens in Allah's kind generosity.
Ethiopia inaugurates major tree planting initiative. The Prime Minister of Ethiopia, His Excellency Dr. Abiy Ahmed, a Shining World Leadership Award for Peace Laureate, has launched a project to plant 4 billion trees across his country to begin during the rainy season starting in June. As part of the National Green Development Program, the Earth-Friendly Endeavor seeks to plant 40 trees for each person in Ethiopia. Furthermore, Prime Minister Ahmed recently held talks with leaders of the government's Agri-Transformation Agency, which was created to help accelerate the growth and transformation of Ethiopian agriculture, asking for their support in advancing the sector. We applaud Your Excellency Dr. Abiy Ahmed and the National Green Development Program for this laudable eco-plan. May verdant forestry flourish, bringing coolness to and blessing the progressive land of Ethiopia in the grace of heaven.
Renewable sources said to cost less than fossil fuel. According to a report by the International Renewable Energy Agency, IRENA, costs for renewables were at an unprecedented low in 2018 and will continue decreasing in price during the next 10 years. Notably, 77% of onshore wind plants and 83% of large-scale solar photovoltaics PV capacity will be less expensive than the lowest-cost fossil fuel option in plants scheduled to be commissioned without financial assistance in 2020. Onshore wind and solar PV have already achieved costs as low as 3 US cents per kilowatt hour in certain areas. Other forms of sustainably sourced energy are also decreasing in price. Thank you, Irina, for the good news. In the wisdom of the providence, may continued steps forward in the transition to renewable energy go hand in hand with the worldwide adoption of the vegan diet for a thriving and jubilant planet.
Indian school replaces tuition fees with plastic waste. Founded in 2016 by Mazin Mukhtar and Paramita Sarma, the Extra Forum School in Assam, India, accepts at least 10 to 20 plastic waste items such as bottles and straws, along with a pledge to refrain from burning plastic as weekly tuition fees. This payment method has increased the community's environmental awareness, as well as class attendance from 20 to 100 children aged 4 to 15. Moreover, older students are paid for mentoring younger children and for performing environmentally friendly activities, including sheltering animals, tree planting, and landscaping. The founders envision extending this successful model of sustainability to another 100 schools they plan to build in the next 5 years. Our heartfelt appreciation and warmest accolades, Mazin Mukhtar, Paramita Sarma, and Extra Forum School. May we nurture youngsters and safeguard our ecosphere for a blissful future in the divine's guiding light.
Supreme Master Ching Hai warmly present Mazin Mokhtar, Paramita Sarma, and Akshar Forum School with the Shining World Compassion Award, along with $10,000 as a humble contribution for your noble endeavor. With all love, gratitude, and best wishes in heaven's forever protection.
Meals in Amsterdam government buildings to be vegetarian. The government of Amsterdam, the capital city of the Netherlands, has announced that all events they cater for that are hosted in their buildings will be vegetarian, with non-veg options given upon request. Council member the Honorable Jonas van Lammeren, representing the Party for the Animals, proposed the new ruling with the goal of setting a good example by prioritizing plant-based food as the sustainable choice. The name of the initiative, Carnivore, Let Us Know, refers to how instead of vegetarians being required to give advance notice of their dietary preferences, it will be meat eaters. The city's major parties have agreed to the proposal and it will go into effect next year. What a smart idea, Amsterdam, on highlighting plant-based eating. May your actions help further spread the message of compassion as our world moves closer to becoming a paradise of peace for all beings.
Supreme Master Ching Hai thankfully present the Shining World Leadership Award for Compassion to the Government of Amsterdam with high salute, praises, and gratitude. In God's protection and love, may your caring government and thoughtful citizens be blessed abundantly by heaven.
Korean dog meat market shut down. After several months of discussions with local authorities, all 19 sellers at one of Korea's largest dog meat markets in Buk District, Busan City, Korea, agreed to close their stores. In return, each vendor will receive about $2,600 every month through December 2020 from the district office as assistance in creating a new livelihood source. After the closure, the 60-year-old market will be developed into a public park as part of the district's urban development plan. We are sincerely grateful for this humane decision, Busan's Buk District, and pray that all such facilities will soon no longer exist. May we always respect and safeguard the innocent lives of our co-inhabitants on earth in the boundless benevolence of heaven.